Sadlysius versus Kaboom. Let's get into it. Salamence versus Tyranitar here. We'll see what they choose to do. Tyrannisif exits. And it's a substitute Salamence with a bit of initiative. Right, this might be destroying this Milo. If it lacks Ice Beam, which most do. Yep, you're forced into a damn Skarmory, and that's not a good sign because I'm sure that there's a Fire Blast or Flamethrower it is. Flamethrower's here. That's an excellent burn. That's very fortunate for Sadlysius. Oh, it doesn't seem to have fighting move. Kaboom has deduced that one through trial and error. That's going to be good news. Oh, it does have Brick Break, actually. My mistake, my mistake. No grass. Hidden Power Grass is the coverage missing. So, that could be useful information for somebody. Milo back in. I mean, this Salamence with a sub is decimating this entire team at the moment. Milo can surf the guy a couple times, and that's the best it's going to do. It's going to have to recover loop repeatedly. Oh, Sadlysius chooses to exit. Okay, okay. Milo has gotten out of that sticky situation. I feel like, couldn't Sadlysius just keep clicking Dragon Claw there? I guess he wanted a layer. He achieved a layer, and a layer is something you can build a foundation on. A layer is good. Now a sub here is literally free, right? Isn't a sub free as ever? Sadlysius wary about the HP situation and the Milo 1v1 long term. I think that's intelligent. I would have subbed like an idiot and I would have been punished. That's why I'm not a gamer and this guy's a gamer. In comes Tyranno, taking a Hidden Power Fire, that looks like. Nicely entered. Will it HP bug on this Salamence? No, it's a Crunch Tyranno. Well, that's good. That's very good. How good is that? Celebi's in on the Milo. How much info is the Celebi revealed? Just HP Fire, just HP Fire. Could we see a Leech come down? That would be a Sensical. It's Giga Drain. Does it have Leech? Probably. I'd say probably, but we don't know yet. We don't know yet. Could have Psychic Leech. One of those Celebis. Oh, Taunt Scarm from Kaboom, which is a very good thing to have. And Kaboom has stabilized pretty well here. After a rough opener against that Salamence, you've stabilized. Oh yeah, punch in the face of a taunt. And last is possibly toxic, but possibly not. Alright. The Milo's gonna thwart that, of course. More layers for Sadlysius here. Does Kaboom have a spinner? It's an important question to ask. Arrow gets in. Arrow gets in. Sadlysius seems to think that Kaboom doesn't have Toxic and goes for a double edge prediction. Oh, it's not choice banded Arrow. It's not choice banded. Hidden Power Bug is pretty good there. Claydol can spin, but it's getting low. It's getting very low. Claydol's low as ever. Sadlysius has the more aggressive team. That might prove to be a bad thing long term, as 3 layers are up. And I doubt that Sadlysius has a spinner. I doubt it. That Milo, of course, has Refresh. That Toxic is not going to be that big of a deal. Celebi in, and these layers are lethal. They are lethal. They are terrible. Layers are no good. No Leech Seed click so far. Leech Seed would have been pretty free there. But now we click Leech Seed. And that's a fine spot to do it. The Blissey probably can't KO with Ice Beam. I'm not entirely... It depends, I think. Oh? The Doug entry is devastating. That's going to die. Celebi's dead. Celebi is done. Celebi's finished. Okay, there's a free sub turn for Sadlysius with a layer up. This might honestly... Okay, no need to sub, just Dragon Claw. Just Dragon Claw, why don't you? The sub would bring you on Death's Door. Why risk it? Why risk it? This Mixed Mint is honestly Sadlysius' best saving grace here. It's an incredible threat. It's an unprecedented threat. And down goes Salamence, but you've brought Blissey with you, in effect. Blissey is going to die to a layer. Unless you can spin. And the pressure's on. Okay, so... Okay, well... Can Sadlysius possibly... Sadlysius is in a pretty bad spot. But there is an arrow. It's probably Sub-Leechy arrow. And that is a great thing to have right here. Didn't bring in the Claydol. Bringing in the Claydol would have been terrible. Bringing in the Claydol would have been catastrophic, but it didn't happen. Swampert is the final pocket monster, and it's doing considerable damage with Surf. That Skarm probably foregoing a bit of special defense, I would think. For some speed for the taunt set. Blissey goes down, officially. Milo is stepping on a layer and is poisoned. Arrow can actually sub here. It's pretty good. Wait a second. The frickin' arrow has leftovers. Wait, what are we talking about here? Whoa, I didn't even process that. I thought it was Sub-Leechy this whole time. Okay, it's leftovers arrow. It's getting flinches. I didn't even realize that. Forgive me, folks. I've scarcely seen such a thing. I mean, it's doing the trick right here. It's getting flinches. It's back to full HP. This is quite interesting. I wonder if sub is the last move. It might be, or it might just be an attack. Okay. Slide clickable. A flinch will be lethal there. Didn't happen though. Didn't happen. Just keep going for it. And you've done it. You've done it. Maybe all those turns ago should Milo have refreshed, because this is terrible. Now, this is how you get Milo. A lot of people don't realize. The way you get Milo is by forcing it into recover loops where eventually it's going to be killed by hacks. The odds are terrible. Claydol's gone. This is a damn arrow cleanup job, I think. Protect Tyrannosif, it is. Protect Tyranno, and it doesn't have Rock Slide, of course. It's Special Tyranno. It's Special Tyranno. Going Skarmory. Interesting. Making more layers. Put the pressure on. Pressure that Milo and Doug. Pressure them. What an insane team from Sadlysius. The leftovers arrow spikes. Has it been done? If it's been done, no one told me about it. Let's say that much. And the punch on the raw call out, beautiful. That was a swag focus punch, as the children might say. That was swag. And yeah, this is Kaboom Kaboom looked incredible with 3 layers up and 6 monster 4, and then that arrow came in and it was history. I can't believe it. The leftovers arrow with the unbelievable pressure. And Doug is dead. Doug is dead. Maybe there's something to this. Lefty's arrow. Interesting. Okay. Game 2. I think this was the perspective. Sadlysius in the front here. A Starmie lead is a little unusual. It'll do the trick forcing out Tyranitar turn 1. The EV0 special, the Starmie lead. Okay, taking a Para on Tar could be terrible, but could also be fine. Okay, as a Pursuit Tar based on the furry teammate, that would be good. That would be good. That would be smart. Intriguing things are happening. That Swampert takes a lot from Surf. I wonder what sort of Starmie we're looking at. It might be offensive based on the damage, but I don't know. Now it's got a recovery. Is it got T-Wave? Has it got... Those are good options beyond anything. You're just surfing that. No Thunder Wave on it. Nothing like that. Just click and surf. Just passing the time, really. Just passing the time until we die. Isn't that what we're all doing? Recover. Toss is doing that significant 38. That's a lot. That's a lot of damage to be dealing. Sadlysius, I don't think can keep this up. Blissy's happy to trade recovers for tosses. It's a great trade for Blissey. So, I'm not sure. If you have T-Wave, you should have clicked it hours ago. I'm saying I'm going to declare no T-Wave here because T-Wave would be very good hours ago. And it's never happened? Alright. I mean, maybe there's a... Maybe Sadlysius is down to trade tosses for soft boileds because it creates a 1v1 scenario later. Blissey is the one to T-Wave. And now Starmie is not in a great spot at all. Blissey's going to heal. I think Fori probably wants to... Fori could layer, but you could also bring in Tar, who's already parried. You actually do just layer, okay. And Skarm tries to come in and do some stuff. Does Kaboom have a spin blocker? Yep, a Gengar has effectively spin blocked. And I have to assume that is a Pursuit Tyranitar. Wow, the call out. That was an insane turn. A Gengar trying to Giga Drain the incoming Tyranitar. Fortress staying in and going for the HP Ghost. Now goes to... Okay, Sadlysius is gaming. Sadlysius is gaming. Goes to Tar that time. Now the Pursuit... Or the Crunch. You might have to Crunch because of the healing. Full Parrot, we don't know what they click. Did you click Crunch? I bet you clicked Crunch. You're on top. You're on fire right now. I bet you did. That is just atrocious. Oh no, after the gaming you just did. Gengar gets to live? Gengar gets to live after all that gaming you just did? That's terrible. But it's not over yet. It's not over yet. Jolt is in a commanding position. You're going to roar the Bliss. You are because you're a gamer. Because you're gaming right now. You're on fire right now. You're doing it. You're doing it. Okay, Tyrannosif sack. That'll be fine. What entry point are we going for? The Metagross. Okay. How low is Swampert? It's pretty low and... Oh, you went for something crazy there. You're trying to double on the Swampert or something. I don't even really know. You just go for the Surf and the Tyranno's as good as dead after that. Okay, okay. With Swampert so chipped, with Metagross, Sadlysius has the tools to get through here. It depends on the final Pokemon, I suppose. Oh, crap. Didn't quite KO Tar. Didn't quite KO Tar. The power's irrelevant. What matters is the Tar got one last hit in there and bringing Gengar all the way down to 15%. Oh, okay. It's going to die after Sand here. Oh, goodness. Jolteon has to make a miracle happen. Double to Metagross. What are we trying for here? Wow. Fire Punch. Mash KOs. Mash does it. Salamence is the final Pokemon. Does your Jolt have HP Ice? I think it better. I think it better have HP Ice or you're finished. No, Fori can trade. Fori can trade here. With an Explode. True. That's so true. It's a bit of a... Will he do it, though? Will he... No, he went for the spin. He went for the spin. That's preserving Jolt and Meta. That's preserving Jolt and Meta. Spin spam is in order. This is effectively healing the Fori, too. Every turn the Fori eats a bit of that apple. It's getting 6%. Sadlysius is keeping this close. I don't know, though. Almost out of steam, but... What does the Metagross have? Is a mystery on my mind. You've taken this opportunity. A layer is up, but you have Jolt on the field. Okay, he went for second layer, not poison, not poisonous. Non-poison. Jolt gets to live for a moment. Sadly could click Raw here maybe on the soft-boiled. Chooses to go Fori, and you might spin or you might explode. If you explode, Blissey's gone and you might win the battle. You explode here? No, you spin, you spin. That's actually even better, because you can explode now. And I think explode here is pretty good no matter what. You're going to HP Ghost once? Is that precisely enough for Explode to KO? Plus you live. You did. Okay. Kaboom called it out with a switch to Bliss. Jolt is now in. And it has HP Grass. Can it even beat Salamence? Salamence can live. Oh, wow. Salamence can live right here. You might have a T-Wave, though. T-Wave. T-Wave! I think you've done it. I think Metagross gets it. Unless you miss Meteor Mash. That's the only way you can lose now. And you can't Exploit or it's a tie. Meteor Mash should do 49. You just got to land Meteor Mash right now when you are there, Sadlysius. In a game that looked so dire. You got Rock Slide anyway. It's more accurate. That was a pretty epic set, I think. Very well played. GG to the fellows. Thank you for watching, everybody.